I'm not afraid of failure, not anymore. Because I've come to understand something most people never figure out until it's too late. Failure is the price of entry to success. It's the tuition you pay to learn greatness. Let me tell you something most people won't say out loud. Winning feels good, but losing changes you. It molds you. It wakes you up. The sting of failure, the shame of defeat, that's pressure. And pressure creates diamonds. See, most people are terrified of failure. They wear their fear like armor, thinking it will protect them. But here's the truth, that armor's not protecting you. It's weighing you down. You think the best people in the world got there by avoiding loss? No, they ran toward the challenges, toward the pain, toward the doubt. And every time they failed, they stood back up, looked themselves in the mirror and said, not yet, but I'm coming. Because you're either learning or you're leaving. That's it. There is no pause on growth. You're either stepping up or stepping back. And when you lose, that's your mirror. That's life saying, let me see how bad you really want this. If I've learned anything on this road, it's that success is not about talent alone. It's about consistency when no one's watching, and discipline when everything in you wants to quit. I don't care how smart you are. I don't care how genetically gifted you may be. The grinders, the obsessed, they will beat you every time. You have to fall occasionally if you're reaching high enough. You have to get rejected if you put yourself out there in boldness. You have to risk the heartache of trying your absolute best and still coming up short. That's how it works. That's the initiation to greatness. So if you're scared to fail, let me ask you something. What are you actually afraid of? Embarrassment? Judgment? That someone might say, I told you so? Let them talk. While they talk, you work. Remember this, you will never stumble into greatness. You don't trip and become successful. No, you fight for every inch of it. It's the early mornings you didn't want, the lonely nights when no one saw you, the repetitions when your muscles were screaming. It's the heartbreak of losing and the decision to keep going anyway. Progress hides in effort, and effort multiplies over time. You want to win? Then you better learn to lose like a warrior. Lose like someone who understands this is part of the process. Lose like someone who's storing up pain, packaging it into purpose. Because how you react to losing, that's the difference maker. Let me tell you something about the greats. Michael Jordan, Serena Williams, Tom Brady, Simone Biles. They weren't built on trophies. They were built in the shadows, in the injuries, in the losses. In the locker room after the game where everyone else quit and they thought, I'm not done yet. They used failure as fuel. And that's the thing, everyone says they want it until it's time to sacrifice for it. They want the lights, not the loneliness. They want the stage, not the silence. They want the podium, not the pressure. But greatness demands isolation before elevation. You can't control the outcome all the time. The winds may shift. The odds may not be in your favor. You might have the perfect game and still lose. But you can control you. You can control your attitude. You can't control your hustle. You can control that tiny voice in your head that whispers, keep going, when the rest of you is screaming to stop. How do you respond when everything's against you? That's the measuring stick of who you are. Not when you win, not when it's easy, not when the crowd's cheering. No, when it's just you and the grind. You've got more in you. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what your track record says. There is something inside you that hasn't even been discovered yet. And it's not waiting till you're comfortable. It's waiting for you to get uncomfortable enough to grow. Don't wait for the motivation. Create discipline. The kind of discipline that doesn't need applause, that doesn't need a camera, that doesn't need anyone to say great job. Because that kind of discipline, that's dangerous. That's the kind of discipline that builds legends. I don't care if your season ended in failure. I don't care if your business collapsed. I don't care if you missed that shot, lost that job, or had your heart broken. You are not done. You are not finished. You still have breath in your lungs. You still have fire in your bones. So get up, wipe your face, pull your shoulders back, and start again. This time, not for the crowd, not for validation, not even for victory. Do it for the sake of the fight. Do it because the war is won, and the willingness to continue when there's nothing left to prove and everything left to gain. Do it because this world doesn't give you greatness, you take it. One rep at a time, one day at a time, one quiet, determined, burning moment at a time. This is your time. Let them doubt you. Let them underestimate you. Let them laugh and point. Because by the time they realize what you become, it'll be too late to stop you. You are not just a dreamer. You are a doer. You are work ethic in motion. You are pain turned into power. You are the result of every moment you didn't quit. You are the storm they never saw coming. So, go, rise, climb. And when you look back, not to see how far you've fallen, but how far you've come, you'll know the fire inside you was always enough.